Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. I am at my new farmhouse here in Elmcreek, and last time, last episode, I had purchased the house and said I was going to do a little bit of landscaping. So kept it pretty simple. So added a few trees. Also some long grass, keep it kind of natural. So put those trees in and bushes, that tree, also a few trees here. This is just kind of an island. So some wild grasses that kind of come with some wild flowers. Looks nice. Haven't done anything there yet. And then just up front, some grasses and flowers. So some basic, farmhouse looking terrain. Also added some lighting. So at nighttime, my driveway will be lit up as you come in, and I think that's pretty cool. Also, big purchases, spent quite a bit of money. I had $1.5 million when I started the game. I now have less than half of that. So purchased, see if I can, I can't do that. Let me see if I can jump out of that. There we go. So this is just about everything I need. I realized I also need a seeder. So there's everything from weeder to de-rocker to cultivate, plow, sprayer for fertilizer. This will pick up sugar beets. Of course, my tractor. And then what do I have in this? This is called a haul topper, I believe. And so that takes the tops off of the sugar beets before you harvest them. So you can actually put the haul topper in the front of the tractor. I have learned, and the harvester in the back. And so in one pass, you can haul top and harvest at the same time. So I noticed, I realized that I don't have a seeder yet, but I only have one tractor and I have a lot of stuff to haul. So these all have to come back to the farm. And also, when I woke up this morning, it's 4:30 a.m. on Saturday. So I woke up thinking I got to do some farming. Farmers get up early, so literally it's 4:30 on a Saturday. I should be sleeping. Part of what I had to think about this morning was what exactly should I do first? I've got 3 parcels of land, and 2 of them are growing sorghum, and one's growing sugar beets. So those aren't those lots of land aren't in perfect condition, but they are growing. The third one is empty. So I am thinking of the 3, that is the priority. So, and that's what I'm thinking today is, what do I need to tackle first? Just purchased the land, so what should I tackle first? Also, I have to get used to my new farm. Usually I was right down the road here, the other direction, in basically the tutorial that I played first time around. And let's go ahead and zoom out just a bit. So I have to get used to where I'm at. So I'm gonna have to remember to turn here, and it'll just be a whole new thing. I'm pretty excited. I think of all the maps, Elmcreek is my favorite. I've downloaded a few additional maps. Just didn't love them. This one really does feel like a realistic town. I wish there was. I have traffic turned on, but there's just not that much traffic. It's a pretty small town. Small sleepy town, but by looking at the map, there's a lot of land, so there should be quite a few farmers out and about doing things. So have to get used to heading this direction to my house, across the tracks here. And also, since I've played Elmcreek, I've also installed the mod that I have to take a left here. I really am going to try to not take out signs this time around if I can help it. I installed a mod that makes for realistic companies and signs. So I have not been through town yet but I'll be excited to see things like, I don't know if this is a big enough town for a McDonald's, but instead of like cafe, it'll say McDonald's. So, okay, so we're going to cut. Oh, we don't want to cut over our. If you have it turned on as an option, you will destroy your property when you drive over it. This is a small parcel of land, man. There's not going to grow very much. This is a huge. Okay, let's go ahead and close down the. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. Close down the map. Don't need it. This thing might just pass and do this all in one pass. I don't know. Just bought this, so we're going to unfold the plow, see how big it is. And, okay, so it does cut at an angle. It doesn't spread out like a big sprayer. But, you know, new equipment, so I'm going to have to just get used to it. Want to be efficient and not waste any. So let's see. Lower plow, B. Get used to that here. I like how there's an option to create fields. So I guess if you just have dirt, you can actually make a new field. I haven't done that before. So I think if I just drive, and if my tractor is, this is a medium tractor. I kind of like the John Deere, the green and yellow classic, so I tend to always get the John Deeres. Look at that. All right. Looks like we're good. Right up to the edge. This is a nice plow. And then I can also hit B and hire a worker and, oh, not jump out. That's not what I meant to do. And jump out and watch the worker do the job while I do other things. So, excellent. So, if you look over here, if I stand here over in the lower right corner, it tells me I own it. It's 50% fertilized, which is good, and needs plowing. If I stand here, it's been plowed, so all it says is fertilized, 50%. So that means the soil has fertilizer in it, but what I need to do is buy a seeder and plant something. So every time you plant something, you also have to know what kind of equipment you're going to need to be able to harvest it. So I could plant more sugar beets because I already have the equipment for sugar beets. So, but do I want more? I don't know. It's a great question. If you go down to one second, let me think what I'm thinking here. Oh yeah, if I go down to the crop calendar, this also tells me what I can plant right now. So planting season, it's really not planting season. So I could throw some canola in the ground. In a few weeks, I could plant barley or wheat. So those are pretty simple. Other than that, I've got to wait a long time through the winter to plant something else. So I'm thinking, I'm not really sure what I have harvested wheat and barley before, and that seems pretty simple. So I may just do that. That gives me a little bit of time, a couple weeks to get ready, or I could do canola right now. So, but regardless, I do need a seeder, and so we need, that's going to be a trailer. So again, remember, I do not shoot these videos because I'm an expert teaching anybody anything. I am just playing the game and figuring it out as I go. So here we have some seeders, and it pretty much, you know, goes up in price as you go. So if you have massive farms, at this point, I'm a pretty small farm. I don't like to go always the smallest. Usually like the second or third. I like the looks of that green one. And then you can kind of compare. This one holds 18 liters. This one holds 1,600 liters. You also have to pay attention to the size of the tractor required. It says it needs 162 kilowatts. I guess that's what that is. 220 horsepower, I understand. And this one is 165. So if I were to choose probably just something that's fairly easy to pull with my medium tractor. So I'm going to grab that seeder. So now I have a seeder, and I also have to buy seed, so I guess that's true as well. So we'll go down here to pallets, and let's see if I remember right. Seeds. So seeds is a generic seeds. It's just a generic. You get to choose. Let's go ahead and buy that $950. You get to choose what kind of seeds, and you don't have to tell it now, which is kind of cool. So, so in the meantime, see my dollars are going down slowly because this guy is hired. I am going to need another tractor. There's no way. And I don't know if I should just stick to the same tractors all the way across the board. That John Deere, I'm pretty sure that's the one I got. So that one goes 21 miles an hour. That one goes 24. That one goes, what else do I need? 190 horsepower, 175 horsepower. And so those are the kind of things you have to pay attention to. This one for just $9,000 more, and you get quite a bit more horsepower, up to 190. So I don't like the looks of it, but that doesn't matter as much. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And then now if I go to the shop, I don't even have to do that. I can just hit jump in next vehicle. And there we go. So the seeder, if you remember, was green with orange. Oh, and there's my seed. I also have to get my seed. I could probably just pull the seeder right next to it and seed it here. There's no reason to haul that home necessarily. Attach that. Let's get that. It has to be right in the right place here. I had it. There we go. And let's see if I can back in next to the seed. Let's just see if, otherwise I have to haul it home I have to buy a forklift or get a trailer. Let's just see if it'll let me, yeah, refill. So left, yep. And as you can see here, it is just, and that makes more sense. I'm pulling up to is it gone already? Oh, that only did 65. So I'm thinking I should buy another pallet of seed and make that full. Excuse me. Because I'm here. So let's go seeds again and another $950. Farming gets expensive fast. And it's right behind me, so we'll go ahead and tap left and it'll fill it all the way up to 100%, and then I'll have some left over as well. So you can see the seed there, and then it puts the top back on for me. And we need our map back up so we can find our way home. I just have to remember. Had it all memorized, now I have to go a different way. So it's going to be left, always left, outside, out of the store, and then take a right past this tan farmhouse. And we'll take our seeder back home. Something, I don't know, oddly fun about this game. I didn't think I'd like it. It's so slow, but sometimes I don't want to jump into an action game, you know? So there's a game for every mood, that's for sure. Puzzle games, action games, shooter games, strategy games. You know, love that. So sometimes, and this is more of a thinking game, you have to really buy the right equipment, watch the calendar, and, you know, be smart about it. I think that's pretty fun. I drive past these places and I laugh because I know there are the hidden collectibles that I have found all of in another video. Oh, there's a train coming. I didn't see the red lights. Whoa, okay, he went the other way. Oh, maybe not. Is he going to stop? He would have nailed me. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. So, I have not been hit by a train yet. I'm curious to see what would happen if that happened. So, well, there's my tractor. And he appears to be done or almost done. Nope, there's still some white in the field, and you can see him moving around. That's what's nice about hiring a worker, so I can go off and do this kind of stuff. And I can just align myself with the field and just either do canola now, or I can wait. I don't really know what I need to harvest canola. Boy, this is a small field, really small. I almost wish, and maybe future plans would be to buy the guy's lot next door. If it lets me make a field, I don't know if I can connect, get rid of this little roadway and make this one nice big field. That would be something I'd like to try, because this is pretty small. It's small. I mean, still make some money off of this, but it's just not huge. So let's take a look at the calendar again and see what we got. So canola. Because I'm impatient, I probably will just plant canola. Oh, there's also rocks. I need to de-rock it. And I don't know if I need to do that now. I probably should. You'll increase your... oh, shoot. So the de-rocker is back at the town. You will increase... your harvest if you have fertilizer and everything, no weeds and lime, and I have turned that off in the past, some of that, the weeds, the rocks, the lime, and just basically planted and harvested to learn the game. And now I'm thinking I should do it a little bit more realistically, like a farmer would have to, and really prepare the soil. I have some family that are farmers, and true farmers. That's what they do full time. Don't own their own house. They live in a farmhouse, provided as long as they take care of the farming. And then my brother-in-law spends his time, I don't know how many acres, I don't know if it's hundreds or thousands, but spends his time doing all of this for real, which is interesting. He would probably laugh at this game. I'm sure it's not super realistic. I don't know. He probably wouldn't want to play it, because that's what he does. So, all right, we're going to buzz up to town and pick up our de-rocker. That's what I call it. I think they call it a stone picker. So I probably should start calling it by its name, stone picker. I like de-rocker, though. You know. Okay, I remember. See, there's a collectible on that roof right in front of me. That green, I think it's a toy tractor or something. When I first saw that, I laughed because the hand of that sign is pointing right to the collectible, which is hilarious. Okay, so I don't remember where I live. Coming this other direction, I have to go to the store. Oh, so it's to my left. To my left. It's just going to take me a while. The store. Yeah. No, it's not where I live. I'm coming from where I live. I know where I live. Sorry. What I meant is I don't know where the store is. So it's right down the street. Take a left. So I just need to remember that. Clever Motors. Okay. I did before I installed that mod that gave real names to things. It did not have that name. Okay, which is which? Well, let's take a look. Walk up to it. Should tell us. And I wrote this stuff down. My stone picker is the Degelman Signature 7200. So, yes, yellow. And I did try to get different colors for things. So I kind of would remember by color. Not a farmer, so I don't, just by looking at these, I don't know what they do. I will eventually remember. Bink. Okay, so stone picker. Stone picker. Okay, so left and then right. Yep. Okay. All right, we will go pick up some rocks out of the field. That will improve our yield, they call it, how much is harvested. And to be efficient, you want 100%. why spend all this time and money if I'm gonna zoom, see how far I can zoom out. I didn't know I could zoom out that far. Whoops, sorry, took out that guy's mailbox. What's weird is the tractor is in the middle of the road, but the stone picker is in the bike lane. So it pulls off to the right, which is interesting. So I just need to remember tractor right here, stone picker there. I won't take out everybody's mailbox that way. Train just went by, so I'm good to go. Good location for a house. I am glad that this is where I decided to buy land, just right down there. And all I have to do is look for the water tower. So that's right on the edge of my property, and that will always kind of guide me home. Also on the little map, there's a kind of a icon of a tractor or steering wheel. That just means I've got a worker working. He should just be about done. And it looks like he's turning around or something. I don't know how you do that without ruining that field next door. I'm not sure what he's doing. I might want to switch over to him. Dude, he's plowing. What is he plowing? I'm going to tell him to stop. This isn't even my land, I don't think. Is it? Oh, sorghum. But why am I plowing? It's growing. Dude, no, 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 no. Jump in. Dismiss worker. Oh, my gosh. He just took out. I'm not sure what happened there. So, whoops. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No. Don't work. Don't work. Dismiss worker. Beep. Get out. Okay. He just took out. It is mine. At least it's mine. But it's growing. It's not. And he plowed. Look at this. Does it still say growing? How can it say growing? There's nothing there. Okay. Well. Wait. Needs plowing. Growing. Growing. So, needs plowing. This one, I don't know how that is. So, I know it says needs plowing right here, but it's growing. I wasn't going to plow until, how can you plow in the middle of growing cycle? But it still says growing. I'm so confused. I was just going to let this grow until it's ready. And then I was going to harvest it. I was not going to, I don't know what that was about. So, all right. In the meantime, let's go ahead and plant some canola, I believe. Oh, see, I cut that corner. See that? And it takes out my crops. I need to be more careful. I don't like how close these are. It makes it really probably impossible to turn around without destroying some of that crop. I mean, you have to do this. It's not a great layout, unless I'm just a bad farmer, which is very possible. So, all right, so we're going to unfold stone picker. Let's see what it looks like when it's unfolded. That will tell you kind of how big it is. Okay, and remember, it tracks to the right. And then lower stone picker, and then turn on stone picker, and then drive. There you go. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and hire a worker again. I don't know if I can really trust him. But, so you can see here, plow. Oh, it's supposed to pick up all the rocks. We'll see. Maybe it comes back and gets those. So, I do want to see what it says after you. Doesn't say anything. He should be turning around. Oh, is there something in the way? Oh, I parked that in the way. Okay. Gosh. Okay. Well, so what I do is do a better job parking. This is where I will stage all the equipment, I think. Drop that. And then I need to go pick up the cedar, which is in the way of the derocker. Make sure I'm on the right side. I'm trying to remember which side is which. That looks like the back. I'm such a rookie. But yeah, that is. So I dropped it right there. Ah, birch, birch, birch. Okay, we just need to get this thing out of here. Beak. And that guy should just continue working. Yep. Okay. And then we should, excuse me, put the cedar. I mean, I could stage it again, but just get out of his way. I'll be ready to seed pretty soon. But see, I give him lots of room so he can do his job. Hopefully he'll do his job and not go rogue, go off into another field. Let's see, I want to run over there and just see, where am I? There we go. See what he's doing. Sometimes I like to watch the workers because they know how to kind of, they know how to do it better than me. Sometimes. Other times they go off and they start doing weird stuff in the field. So you can see, though, it's picking up all the rocks, and that's going to give me better yield down the road. Even you can hear the rocks going into the stone picker. Very cool. I just think it's cool. So, okay, stone picker, cedar. I don't think I can really pick up anything with this. It does have a hitch on the back, but I don't think at the store, and I can't switch over to the store. If I don't have a vehicle over there, I can't rotate through vehicles. I like it when there's a vehicle there. I could park a truck there or something cheap that I could always just go to see what's in the parking lot, but that's okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the calendar again. So yeah, we are still canola. So we're going to do canola. And then also I need to kind of keep paying attention to how things are growing in the other two fields. So it's weird when you buy, that's the neighbor's field. When you buy a farm, sometimes crops have already been planted. So this one, the sorghum, at some point after it says it's just weird. After it says it's ready to harvest, I need to harvest it. So, and I don't know. I have to look into what I need to harvest that. And I think the other one is across the street here. This is sugar beet. It's there's weeds. It needs lime. So that's one of the things I was going to try. I was doing some weeding to see if I can drive through here without destroying the crops. There's trying not to. I'm trying to just kind of figure this out as I go and learn. And so that's kind of the stages I'm at. So I think after he de-rocks, I'm going to plant canola, and then I'll switch over probably to the weeder and try some weeding. So come back. I'm going to wrap this up. Come back next time, and we'll do some seeding and weeding. Catch you then. For now, Mr. Johns is out.